What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and here with some good news, kind of completely out of left field because, to be honest, I had forgotten about it. But Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition just launched on Steam earlier today on the 24th of August. Now, this version of the game is ported. It's not ported from the PC version, the old PC version. It's ported from the Dreamcast version, which is allegedly the best version of the game. I'm not sure that much on differences. I know the game was released on Dreamcast, PC, and PS2 back in the day. And apparently the Dreamcast version is the best version of the game. This is the one that was ported over. Now, Gung Ho Studios, which is the team that handled the new port, they've made some enhancements, some graphical enhancements, some new textures, new lighting, new shadows effects, things like that. It's still a pretty moderate. Well, it's a pretty light spec wise. So I mean, it is an older game. So do definitely check this out. The main thing though is that Grandia 2 is an amazing game. It's badass. It's a really good JRPG. So definitely give it a try. It's got a couple of improved new features as well. It's got resolution support up to 1080p. Personally, I'm running a 1440p monitor, so I have had to go into the INI file and change that myself. Not too much of an issue. Would be nice to see, but for the majority of people out there that are probably still running 1080p, you know, it's not a problem. It also adds up to 8 times MSAA, which is obviously always a very nice option to have. And it's still, because of the rest of the game, texture, shadows, and lighting, blah blah blah, it's still, even with full spec, you know, relatively light on hardware requirements. So definitely check it out. It launched on Steam earlier today. It's currently on special. It usually I say retails, but it usually goes for €20 on Steam. If you buy it before the 31st of August, so basically if you buy it within the first week, you get 25% off. Comes in at €15, and I highly recommend it. Definitely a recommended game. Really quality gameplay. Really, just it's overall the quality of the story, combat, systems, just everything about it. It's a really good game. And if you play with the English voice option, because we're coming, I hesitated to mention this, but because we're coming up to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, this game, Grandia 2, in the English voice option, it has such actors as Liquid Snake, Colonel Campbell, and Naomi Hunter as some of the actual in-game voice actors, which is pretty cool. I only mention that because we're coming up to The Phantom Pain fairly soon. But definitely give this a try. If you like old school JRPGs, it's definitely worth it. It's a really good game. Even if you've played it on the Dreamcast or the PC or the PS2, you obviously most likely haven't played it in like 10 plus years. So definitely pick this up, give it a try. Comes highly recommended by me. That's all I can say. There is one thing I will mention. It doesn't bother me personally for this game. Some people are concerned. Well, not so much concerned. Some people are unhappy that because it's ported from the Dreamcast version, it runs at 30 FPS even on PC, as opposed to the old PC version, which could run at 60 FPS. However, because it's an old game with a lot of old mechanics and a lot of old everything, it doesn't really have much of a difference in this case. It's the same reason why, if I remember it off the top of my head, when I was playing Final Fantasy VII on Steam, I think I was getting like a solid 16 frames a second the entire time, and it still felt normal, simply because these are older games. They're made to work at said frame rates. They're ported from said frame rates, so they work fine, and it doesn't take away from the effect of, or it doesn't take away from the experience of the entire game overall. So that's it. Before I go, I do want to mention one last thing, and now that we have a port of, we won't call it a HD remaster, but now we have a more modernized port of Grandia 2 on Steam. Let's really hope for either a full remake or most likely a HD remaster, or even a slightly modernized port would do, but I would prefer a HD remaster or full remake of Skies of Arcadia, or Skies of Arcadia Legends. Probably Legends, because it has a little bit more content added in. Skies of Arcadia, and Skies of Arcadia Legends, for those of you who don't know out there, it's a Dreamcast and GameCube game. Also another JRPG. Brilliant, brilliant, amazing game. I really hope it gets ported over. But we're not going to talk about that, because this video is talking about Grandia 2, I should say. Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition. How great it is. How nice it is to actually have on a modern working platform without too many issues. I really recommend it. Definitely go pick it up. Let me know what you think of Grandia 2 anywhere in the comment section below. Any of your experiences with it, all that kind of thing. Try keep it spoiler free for those people who haven't got around to playing it yet and might only be playing it around for the first time. Let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.